What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix movie, The Platform. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this! First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screener to this Spanish sci-fi movie which previously premiered at last year's Toronto International Film Festival. By the way, a little warning for you guys, do not, I repeat, do not under any circumstance watch this movie while you're eating food. Trust me, no matter how tough you think you are, that you can stomach anything, there are some incredibly gross stuff in this movie that might make some of you throw up. So just a heads up there, because The Platform is an extremely graphic and very disturbing allegory of social class system and how we humans are inherently just animals fighting over resources. Written by David De Sola and Pedro Rivera and directed by Galder Gaztelu Urrutia, The Platform is set in a dystopian future in which an underground jail called the Pit had been constructed to house prisoners vertically stacked, where they watch hungrily as food descends from above, feeding the upper levels, but leaving those below ravenous and radicalized. Some of them actually volunteer to be there, like Goreng, who wakes up in a cell with a partner named Trimagasi. Goreng wants to come up with a plan so that rationing among the residents can prevail. But logic and reasoning seem impossible when primal survival instincts kick in. Okay, so the simplest way to describe this movie is, it's kind of like Cube meets last year's indie thriller White Chamber. All these films share a common trait. The characters are usually stuck in confined experimental spaces that some puppet master can manipulate willy-nilly at any time, and they all seem to illustrate or convey some profundity on the fields of either social studies or psychology, because essentially the appeal is us watching how people react or respond when the chips are down. So if you were never really fans of such subject matter, then The Platform is definitely not your cup of tea. I can tell you that. I gotta take a quick moment to give credit where credit is due. In terms of the set, The Platform is fascinating. I'm not good with measurement, but the design is, you have two people on each level, which by the way has all the same exact dimension, and then this square-sized table that fits this square-sized hole connecting all the levels would descend with nasty leftover food on it, and once it reaches the very bottom, that table flies back up again, but speedily in just a matter of seconds. It's a really neat high concept that makes you feel kinda claustrophobic, but at the same time, you can't resist being somewhat impressed by it. The cinematography goes for the visceral, and in a way, it kind of shoves you in there to make you look very closely at some of this film's grotesque, bloody imagery. When it comes to the story and the characters, Goreng is pretty much the lead protagonist, but the situations that ensue jeopardize his moral compass, his principles, but we, the audience, keep wondering if he'll ultimately pull through. On each level, characters spiraling down into madness, some more shocking than others. Cannibalism, chaos, backstabbing. Trust me, nothing can prepare you for what you're about to see in this film. I guarantee you that. With the whole coronavirus ordeal that we're experiencing in the real world right now, where people are panic shopping and they would literally punch each other at grocery stores over who gets to buy the last toilet paper, I mean, suddenly The Platform doesn't seem too far-fetched, and the timing of its arrival is certainly eerie.